All right. Yeah, I see you. Some of you have heard my story, and maybe some of you haven't. And I'll drag it out tonight. I'm going to drag this one out. Did I get cut out again? Okay. All right. But I'm going to go ahead and drag this one out a little bit. I had problems as a child. I had bone issues in my back when I was born, and I actually found myself and can remember. My mother was amazed. She's gone now, but she was amazed that I could remember things, places, and specific items in homes when I was only a little infant. But I hurt so bad that I would crawl in bed with them at night just to get warm because it helped the pain in my back. She would give me Paragork every once in a while, and I slept so well. But as I got older and did sports and things like this, I found out that I was taking aspirin and at that time Tylenol in large amounts just to keep from hurting. And no one else did. I didn't understand why I did, but I had to. And so in 1988, I broke my back on a job site. And they did a fusion on me in L4, S1, something, I don't know, but they fused them together with the bone out of my hip. They made a paste out of the bone, put me back together, and as I laid in bed with my feet up, every 2 hours the people would come to turn you, so you won't get bed sores, I guess, I don't know. But they kept the cover on my feet while they turned me. And anyway, during that process, I'm in actually 2 pieces there, and they're twisting me, but my sciatic nerve was jammed. And from 1988 until 6 weeks ago, the bone, I couldn't stand it. It was a continuous 24-hour-a-day pain that I took morphine and codeine just to stay above consciousness. That was my life. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go anywhere. I prayed for death many times. I couldn't tell you how many nights I stood up praying saying, God, get me out of here. But anyway, our trip to Amarillo would basically be a lidocaine or a Morcaine shot into my hip to deaden the piriformis muscle that I could get to Amarillo. Sorry. And it wasn't a very pleasant trip. I mean, just to come to Amarillo, we would bring the lidocaine with us, and depending on how long the trip was, I'd have to have 2 or 3 shots. We'd have to find a restroom to do it. I don't think I'd... Anyway, 6 weeks ago, we went to our first tasting of the limu. It started working immediately on me. My hand, I had broken it a year before, and I couldn't even get into my pocket to get my keys if I put them in my right hand. Carol would have to get them out. On the way home, I said I could feel the steering wheel, which I could. That started a process that now has lasted 6 weeks. It's still getting better every day. I have no pain. I can't say anymore. Thank you.